what it means to be human, really.
It pushes the action forward,
Yeah,
I think,
it does.
right?
Yeah, it does.
Okay, so you're actually leaving The Walking Dead, which I'm having a moment with, but you're actually leaving The Walking Dead. What was it like the last day on the set?
Oh, do you know what? I'm a crying man.
Yes, we know you are, Morgan. That's all you did in the finale. The writers have ruined you, Morgan. In today's video, we are breaking down the latest trailer for Fear the Walking Dead Season 6. Of course, just quickly before we begin, make sure you subscribe or you are a Nicholas. Don't be like Nicholas, be more like Nick. But before he was shot by a child. Now, last year while Fear Season 5 was airing, I actually stopped making videos on it because it was shit. I'll always support everything to do with The Walking Dead, but I stopped making videos on Season 5 because it was utterly abysmal. The first 4 episodes were good because we were leading to some big deep secret. In fact, we excused all the other flaws of the episodes because there was going to be a big reveal. In episode 5, the big CRM connection, the thing that made people watch, the big hype of the season, was completely stripped away, as I've mentioned in countless videos, because it's an epitome or a disappointment. You don't do that. After these 4 episodes, it was like a complete insult to all the main Fear fans. Awful dialogue, awful storyline. It was like some kind of Disney show. I would say Disney show with zombies, but they didn't even have the zombies. It turned into this awful kids show about trying to get a plane to fly. I ended up hating the characters I had come to love. June and Althea can fuck off in Season 6 because I'm sick of their cringy dialogue, they can die. Of all of the shows to not kill any characters, this is not one that should have done it. They should kill half the cast in Season 6. I'm now sick of the sight of Luciana, purely pointless and boring character that was once something good. Not to mention the problem that I thought Fear could get past, and it's still possible they can, of killing Nick. That's not really one they could have avoided. The actor wanted to leave, and that's fair enough. I mean, it would have been great if he got sent off to the CRM to be with Rick Grimes in the movies, but unfortunately that just can't happen now. And of course, Madison. Now, with Madison, she's not even an amazing character, nor was Carl Grimes, but Carl and Madison were these characters that shouldn't really have been killed off because they were the foundation of the show, the meaning of it. And that's why a lot of people do say they stop watching after that point, not because it gets really bad after that point in the story, but simply because it just doesn't feel like there's any point anymore. And after Season 8, the second half of Season 8, people just got fatigued with the story, so they just weren't returning every Sunday to watch the episode anymore. Now, we know The Walking Dead is great now, and we know Season 6 of Fear could be really good, but that's just a fact. There's some real big issues that these shows have encountered. And of course, at the end of Season 5, Morgan was dying. Surely the writers wouldn't be that stupid. Surely no human being would have the audacity to even go there. It's been really weird because you've got Lenny James saying one thing, whilst the writers saying another. Well, what's become very clear to me is that whatever happens after this point in the finale that will resume in the premiere, it will be unpredictable. I don't think Sherry, for example, is going to come along and save him, which is by far the most predictable thing they could have done. I don't yet even want to say the CRM saved Morgan. But from what we see in this trailer, for example, I probably put this in the thumbnail, didn't I? Because it's so intriguing. What is it? Why does Morgan have a red eye? Well, I think Morgan gets out of this mess himself. I think that's what this scene is. He's going to kill these walkers and turn to his side, and he's going to be in a lot of pain. He's going to have a sequence of scenes of him just being in agony. That's why his eye is red, because it's gone bloodshot from the wound. The other thing I think this is him waking up from being saved. He'll wake up in a completely different place, and this is him in that scene. So no, I don't think Morgan dies. He's just clearly going to be in a lot of pain. Imagine a character as great as Morgan being killed by this Virginia character, this awful character. Now, of course, Lenny James has been filming for Season 6. It's so obvious. I've seen people in the comments actually say Morgan's dead. In my latest video, of course, talking about the Walking Dead Season 10 finale, I raised the question that this character could be Morgan, the timeline doesn't defeat it, and people were saying, no, he's dead. Remember, I was only raising the question. I don't actually think this is Morgan. I think it's an entirely new character. Anyway, let's break down this trailer for Season 6. It's already showing such a darker tone, which is always really good when the season before was almost like a Disney show. But everything that we see in this trailer does look good. It's a good trailer. Of course, so is the Season 5 trailer. But with this, it genuinely looks changed. It looks a lot better. The only smile in this trailer is that of the villain, which is always good. The way it's looking is these characters are still going to be helping Virginia. That needs to change very quickly if Season 6 is going to redeem it, which I believe Season 6 can, if not it will be slightly better. But I think the writers would do very well at wrecking whatever they made in Season 5. Whatever stupid painted tree they made mean something, they need to just set it all on fire, literally. And Fear needs to get rid of every sign of a cell as well, because we can't have any characters staying alive for some stupid storyline. The Walking Dead can get away with doing that tediously, but Fear the Walking Dead needs to get rid of half of its cast because it's in danger of having all of these characters, all of these weaker, smaller characters, trying to make up for the loss of the bigger, more meaningful characters, and it's not working. Even the new characters like John, Dory, Althea, and June from Season 4, characters that I once liked, Season 5 managed to make me dislike them. I was almost sick of seeing them. I do think Sherry and Dwight being put into Fear is cool, but it's just one of those things. In The Walking Dead Season 7, when their storyline happened, it really was quite a bland storyline. I almost got sick of it. It's something that maybe should have been left open, depending on how well it's done in Season 6. Like in Season 5 of it was cool to see Dwight meet John, but think about what happened after that, what came after. It was a load of walking, literally. I remember the one good thing about Dwight being in the show at first was when he met Morgan again. And I think something that needs to be played upon is Dwight's connection with Negan, the role that he played in All Out War. Remember, Daniel did know Abraham, and I think he meant quite a lot to him. So I think we need at least a conversation between Dwight and Daniel about what happened, because of course Negan killed Abraham. He was a massive part to play in that. If you didn't know, Daniel escaping from the dam in Season 3 is very likely to have a massive deal to do with Abraham. That's around the time he would have met him. Now, once again, there's something that suggests the CRM in Fear. Now, I don't even want to get your hopes up, because we know what happened last time Althea messed around with the CRM. Well, they messed around with us. We see Althea shoot up a flare into the sky, which, you know what I'm going to say this means. She's reaching out to the CRM. I mean, even if it turns out she's doing this to attract some walkers, that's completely likely. In fact, it's more likely. AMC is making it more and more known that the CRM exists in the Walking Dead universe, that it connects everything. If you watched The Walking Dead live on Sunday or Monday, after episode 15 they showed a teaser, and in the teaser was the CRM logo, and in the 3 circles was each individual show that belongs to it, and it actually reminded me that Isabel that we saw in Season 5 will be at the community that the World Beyond kids are travelling to in New York. So Isabel is in New York. Now that they're making more casual viewers aware of the CRM, Fear the Walking Dead has to start showing it more. And Althea, the only character that's ever had a connection to the CRM, her shooting up a flare into the sky, it just suggests that this is the CRM. Do you remember in Michonne's final episode we heard the noises of wagons and horses? It's likely there's an even bigger connection to Fear. That could be Virginia's group. I really hope it isn't. I hope they all die in Season 6, but there does have to be more connections, and I think Althea for sure is one of them. Now, I didn't really do a frame-by-frame analysis of this trailer because it's actually just a mini-trailer. Some of Season 6 hasn't even been filmed yet because it was delayed. But I do think things like Morgan Jones and the CRM matter, so that's why I made a video about this today. And I do think Season 6 could redeem it. Not just because the trailer looks cool, the Season 5 trailer was cool. This just seems like they've really learned from it. For most parts of this trailer, you can tell there's a more darker, more horror vibe to it, and that's really good. But what do you think? Do you think Season 6 can redeem the show? Will it be good? Vote in the poll, and of course, make sure you let me know what you think down below. Make sure you press the like button if you enjoyed this video. It genuinely helps me out and will get this video more seen. And make sure you check out my review for episode 15. I break down all the foreshadowings and things you might have missed. A big character is going to die very soon. And of course, make sure you subscribe so you're the first to hear about The Walking Dead and the first to see my videos. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon.